Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and in front of me I have a really beautiful American Lock 5570 lent to me by Pete Restall. Go check out Pete Restall's YouTube channel, he's an amazing picker. I'm very lucky that he's lent me this lock. If you remember our last video, we looked at an American Lock Series 20 and we learned how to pick serrated drivers, serrated spool drivers and serrated key pins by using light tension and picking away through the lock carefully. So I'm going to apply some of that learning to this American Lock 5570 and pick it in hand. But it isn't a normal 5570, no, this is one of Pete Restall's beautiful lock cracker cutaways. This is just a gorgeous lock. It's very similar actually to the Series 20 cutaway that he lent me, other than the fact it's got a 6-pin core. There we go. And it isn't sprung. There's a spring I think either missing or it isn't part of Series 5570's makeup. But you can see there that the key doesn't spring back, and when you open the shackle it doesn't automatically close when the shackle's pressed down, so you need the key to close this one. Gorgeous cutaway lock, so thank you Pete for that lend. How do we pick it? Well, we need to do like we said and pick top of the keyway. Here's a Mad Bob's 1.2mm curved tension wrench, and I've got another beautiful pick from my friend Tipene from New Zealand, and he handmade this and it's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's a gem profile pick, slightly thicker here, just like Sparrow's picks, where the shank meets the handle, reinforced by white blade inserts, and I think it's 20,000 stainless steel, and it fits perfectly down this keyway between the warding on this lock. So without further ado, we've got a beautiful pick with beautiful craftsmanship, with a beautiful lock with beautiful craftsmanship. What a perfect pairing, and I'm obviously very lucky to have those to play with. Okay, so pin 6, pin 5, nice click on 5, 4, 3, let's click on 3, 2 and 1, let's click on 1, go back to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Oh, give everything a little bit of a rake just in case I've overset something. Okay, so to check 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. False set. Okay, so we've picked into a false set. Now, it might be worth just having a look at what that looks like inside. I mean, we've got a cutaway, and the cutaways are good for 3 things, I think. 1, being beautiful, works of art that you can keep as a collector. 2, they're really good for learning how locks work and just knowing in your mind's eye what's going on when you're picking. And 3, sometimes they're not brilliant for this, but they're quite good, I think, as practice locks. They're not brilliant because they've got stuff cut away and they do therefore act differently. But like this, if you want to say, oh, I'm in a false set, let's see what that looks like. Well, you can. So let's see if I can keep that tension up and look inside. So what have we got going on there? Well, we've got a lot of pins at shear. So we've got, I believe, 1 is in a false set. That's a spool. Sorry, let me do that. 1's a false set. It's in a spool. We got 2, I believe, which is set at the shear line. We got 3 and 4 set. I believe that 5 is set 2, and 6 is also caught. So we only have 2 pins to pick on this lock as far as I can tell. So Can you see there that if I move it closer, that the shear line's here and the spool's caught at the shear line, this spool's caught at the shear line. So let's see where we get to, and let's try and do some, if you can see there, I'm trying to get my pick onto pin 6, and let's see, if you look at that keyway, what happens when I try to press the pin 6 in. Counter rotation. And set. Okay, which means we've only got one pin left, so let's have a look. So pin 6 is now at the shear line. I can move that with a pick tip. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and only one needs picking. Now, here's a bit of a warning. I don't think I can pick the rest of this lock. Why? Because this pin 1 is actually, because of the metal is cut away here, it actually binds so hard in the lock you can't actually pick it to set, because it actually jams so hard up in there. Even if I let go of the tension wrench completely, I can't actually get that pin up. It's jammed. So I'll give it a little go, I'll see, but if I can't open it fully, it isn't because my picking's bad, it's literally because that pin is really jammed. In fact, I might just swap over to a more meaty hook to see whether I can coax it up, but I don't want to hurt it. So get onto pin 1 and try to just coax it into a set if I can without damaging anything. Okay, did we make it? No. I think what we've ended up doing is dropping some other pins on the way. So I just don't think that that this cutaway is 100% in truth in terms of being able to pick it, just because that last spool digs in where the metal's been cut away in the core, and that isn't sort of normal. So let's call it a failed pick, but nevertheless it was interesting to learn about I think how spools work, and also how cutaway locks don't always work quite as well as practice locks, because by nature of removing metal from the core, you actually change the way that it works. And on this lock, I can't tension it anti-clockwise away from the cutaways. So yeah, I'm not saying it can't be opened, but it's going to be very hard with the nature of that spool binding there. Okay, well, I hope we learned something from that. Nevertheless, we did get to look at such a beautiful cutaway lock and a gorgeous handmade pick again from Tepene. So thank you, Pete. Thank you, Tepene. I'll see you all next time.